So if this were easy, it would all be done. And so I think, I think the reality is it's not. And so I want to just highlight a couple tools in the toolbox around community engagement. Because building support for change often requires a lot of extensive outreach. The four key elements to community engagement, I believe, are listening sessions of making sure we're listening to different communities of interest. You can't survive without a project website. If you're going to do a major initiative, you have to have an online social media presence. Community visioning surveys are a way that we can get connected to folks who are not just showing up at the meeting at 7:30 on Wednesday night, and we need to meet face-to-face and have open houses and get connected, and those steering committees need to be sort of guiding, so those local steering committees can sort of guide the process as they move along. These listening sessions are all about building understanding. We need to make sure we understand what are the local issues in that community. Listen to the neighbors, listen to the business communities, property owners, municipal leaders, major employers, public works. They all have a voice in what happens around transit. These open houses need to be places that are flexible, where you can say, hey, we want you to come for 40 minutes and join us, and make it a 3-hour open house where you can say, join us at 5 as you're leaving work, join us at 7:30 after you've had dinner with your family, but come and spend 40 minutes with us. It's not where you necessarily are preaching, but you're in fact engaging with face-to-face engagement, which we found to be very helpful. A lot of this is really about rolling out different discussion tables and letting people come and talk about the topics of interest related to whether they're concerned about traffic, concerned about safety, concerned about pedestrians. All those things need a different discussion topic with the right experts at the table. And we've had the chance to work with a number of different online tools to create a variety of survey tools called visual preference surveys and different online tools. We've spent a lot of time working with a tool called MetroQuest that does a lot of really progressive engagement, where we can engage people on their smartphones, engage people in a lot of different ways, and get some powerful results. Here are examples from a recent survey we did where we were able to get preferences to say 68% preferred this, 41% preferred this. A lot of different input on the quality of the materials, the quality of the scale and the buildings, and different elements that help us to guide what should that community be. But we've also been able to get 10 times as many participants through online engagement as we could ever get in the physical face-to-face meetings. And so in this community, we had 130 people come to our public workshop, not a bad number of people, but we engaged 10 times that many people, 1,372 people, by having online engagement.